All right. Hi, my name is Shay Stewart, and this is my business plan presentation for new healthy food vendor on campus. So, today I'm going to be presenting my business proposal to introduce a new healthy, customizable food vendor on campus. My main goal is to show why this addition would improve the student wellness as well as increase dining satisfaction, and to meet the growing demand for more fresh and nutritious options. So the problem, I feel like as students, we rely on that campus dining. However, many students feel like healthy, fresh options are limited, especially at Lindenwood. There are also not many opportunities to customize meals to fit certain dietary preferences or even to reach certain fitness goals. But with more students becoming health conscious, I feel like this gap is becoming way more noticeable. For example, Chick-fil-A. We have a Chick-fil-A in Spelman on campus. Yes, they have healthy options. They have the cool wrap, they have the grilled nuggets, but a lot of the times those aren't really sufficient and they don't really provide like a full meal replacement. And I feel like just to be able to get that full protein in for fitness goals or just to be fully satisfied and not really still hungry, it doesn't really satisfy students' need, especially student athletes. So nutrition, I feel like it's very important and this matters because nutrition can impact academic performance. And I can say that myself. I lived on campus for 2 years. If I would go to, my class without my coffee, without my Starbucks, I wasn't really in it. If I went to class hungry or didn't go to class fully satisfied, it would affect my performance in class and the way that I would present myself in front of the teacher in class as well. So, some research support, Chartwells. Chartwells was my main number one research point. According to them, nutrition directly affects focus, energy level, and academic performance. And I feel like the research shows that students are prioritizing their health more than ever, and in this kind of time period that we are in. And if healthy food isn't convenient, students often default to the less nutritious options just because they're hungry. And I feel like that impacts not only their productivity, but their health as well. So for the solution, I feel like it would be important to introduce a vendor that specializes in the fresh, customizable meals that includes salads, protein bowls, wraps, smoothies. And a key feature would be certain customization that can be added to that. Students could build their own meals based on their dietary preferences and needs, fitness goals, or even just personal taste. I feel like customization is very important because it allows flexibility. It supports students with dietary restrictions like gluten-free. For example, I'm gluten-free, but a lot of the things are coated in bread on campus or cooked with the same things with wheat, pasta. They don't really have that many gluten-free options that also satisfy me. And it also, I feel like, appeals to student athletes and the active individuals who track their protein intake. When students choose their ingredients, the satisfaction increases, and food waste also may decrease based on the satisfaction of the food that we are giving out as a school. I feel like this vendor could operate as a permanent dining location, maybe just like a pop-up concept or even a food truck. Food truck would reduce the overhead costs and obviously allow flexibility on where it stands on campus. And I feel like it would also kind of create excitement or flexibility. And if someone's just kind of like on a walk on their way to class and they were hungry, they could just walk right up to the food truck. So I feel like it benefits more than just the students, but it also improves the campus health culture and it increases engagement with dining services and gives the university a more competitive advantage with attracting prospective students. And universities that prioritize wellness, I feel like are also much more appealing to the outside eye. And to implement this, I think I would research vendors that align with the student preferences. And next, I think I would conduct some surveys or interviews that gather feedback. And then I would just analyze the cost and the feasibility